only 300 of these were made. And this is in my top 5 for the year. Now you might be like, what do you mean? But for me, this means a lot. Living in SoCal, San Diego, this is in my top 5 for the year. What's good, YouTube? It's Tori AKT with Drip TV. I know I've been away for a little while, but a lot of personal stuff going on, a lot of stuff to take care of. But anyway, back to the sneakers real quick. So, you know, this week we just had the release of the Jordan 4 Undefeated. Now, I'm gonna touch on this real quick and move on to everything else that we just got with a bunch of pickups. Let me know in the comments below if you got a dub, if you didn't take a dub, if you took an L, what was the situation? So, of course, EQL all week long, in-store pop-ups, online release, online raffle, and then the first come, first serve. Yes, let me get the elephant out the room. I was able to hit, but it wasn't me. My wife was able to hit on her account. So, well, she put in a raffle from the EQL. But anyway, so I was fortunate enough to at least get my size. But I'll say this, the first come, first serve yesterday kind of was horrible. No, it was horrible. But it looks like most of the stock went to the online and the pop-ups and stuff. LA line I saw on Twitter was like long as hell. So, you know, it was crazy. But let me know if you got a dub. What'd you think about the release? It looked like it got bodied heavily. I didn't see too many people who got dubs, but who knows? But I know that there's supposed to be a release on sneakers. I don't know how they're gonna do it. First come, first serve, EA or what. But I appreciate the support. Follow me on Instagram for something I'll post here on YouTube. Like I said, a lot of stuff going on, but I have still been copying. Now, like I said in the intro, this is in my top 5 for the year. Now, let me get something out the way real quick with this shoe. So yes, this is the Arts and Rec Nike SB that released a few weeks ago. Now, when I say that there were only 300 made, I want to make sure I clarify something. There wasn't a special shoe. There wasn't number shoes or anything like that. What it was that there were only 300 boxes, the trunks that were made, and you can get the shoe and the trainer. So the shoes didn't come in the box. Okay, so the shoes came separate, but the box was part of the first 300 people that were in line. Now the first 50 people in line were able to get the box, free sunglasses from 9.5, which is right next door to Arts and Recs, which is part of Arts and Recs anyway, in San Diego, Barrio Logan, and they have one in Chula Vista, San Diego. But anyway, and it had a mixtape in there too as well. So the first 50 people got that, and then the first 300 people got the box. I was like number 180. So yes, being in SoCal, being what it means, part of San Diego Zoo was the inspiration, stuff like that. Living in San Diego for 25 years, originally from GA, but I claimed, you know, Dago. So that's why for me, it's in my top 5. May not be for you, but you got to remember, this is mine, not yours. And you always got to remember that with people, when they say their top 5, it means to them. So this is special for me because it's neighborhood, it's local. Everybody was cool throughout the whole release. People were helping each other out how it should be. Now, with that being said, this is the box. So I'll show the shoes in a second. So this is the trunk that was made. First 300 people, like I said, and it probably was more than 300. But anyway, with friends and family and stuff like that. But Arts and Recs box, you see right there, it says Nike SB. And you can see the box, it has like a little safari print on there. You got Nike SB on there, Arts and Rec on the back, Nike SB, and on the bottom, you got Arts and Rec, and Moondust Studios did the box. If you don't know who Moondust is, you need to go check him out. He's done a lot of stuff. His company and stuff, which is everything. It's cool. But you open up the box, and the shoes didn't come in the box, like I said, which I'll show in a second. And it has that safari print on the inside. In the bottom right there, you got the Arts and Rec, and then you got the Nike SB right there. Now you can put the shoes in the box, and that's what I'm going to show you right now, is why I have 2 pair. But let me show you the shoes real quick. So the Arts and Rec Nike SB right here. So if you see on the back there, they gave out wristbands that said for recreational use only for the first 300 people. Some people were able to keep their wristbands, some people weren't. I was one of the ones that weren't able to keep it, but that was part of it. I'll show a picture of it and anything like that. So on the back, yes, of course, you got the Arts and Rec right there, safari print and stuff and everything on the shoes. Like, you know, for me, I like the shoe. I like the shoe, and you know, inside right there, you got the safari print on the inside, and it says SB on this one, and then on this one it says Arts and Rec. So you got Nike SB on one insole, and then Arts and Rec on the other insole. Got the animals there on the back with the zoom there and stuff and everything. So on the inside of the tongue says do not tap on the glass. And then on the other one, same thing, but you got two different logos on the inside of each one, stuff like that, which is cool. So I was able to get both shoes, so you could choose to get the trunk, shoes, and the trainer, which I did get the trainer, and I'll show the trainer in a second. So that's what I chose to do. But I ended up having to go back the next day because when I got home, my wife wanted a pair too, so I had to go back and get her a pair so she could have it. As soon as I brought it home, she changed her laces out to the pink, I think, and I'll show you a picture of that. But this is why I love this shoe, because it is part of San Diego. So both boxes came in the white label boxes and stuff, and Nike SB, and it had the safari print. Both had this with the Arts and Rec, and you could do the presentation in the box with that. But that being said, this is the trainer. Now I like the trainer too a whole lot. So here you have the trainer right here, and I love how they did the swoosh right here, as well as with the safari print, Nike Air on the back, again inspired by the zoo San Diego with the safari print and everything. And then you got the Arts and Rec right there on that as well. But I'm loving these. I'm loving these, and I'm loving the trainer too. Like I said, I'm at the SB too as well. So I was able to get both pair, but I'll show you something in a second. And I've already worn these as well, but I haven't put these on foot yet. But so one detail too about the bottom, you got the Arts and Recreation SD California on the bottom right there. It's kind of like that translucent sole. So that's another good, you know, touch that I like. But I like the color palette that they use with the green and the pink and everything. Like I said, if you've been to the safari park or the animal park in the zoo, you know all the stuff that they're trying to do with this. So it means a lot because it is part of San Diego and stuff like that. So, you know, like I said, for recreational use only. And nice shoe. Don't care about the resale. It was one of those shoes that, you know, meant a lot for where I am and for the community and stuff like that. So in my top 5, let me know what you think. So like I said, the Arts and Rec Nike SB means a lot to me, but that's why I had to do something to make sure to keep this kind of special. So yes, I doubled up, and I wanted to take the SB and display it as a case and still have a pair to wear. So that's what I did, and that's what these two are, and I got it from CCS. So another pair of the Arts and Rec right here. So this pair I'm gonna take and put it in the box and display it in the box. If you see some people, they may have them and they may stick the paper inside the box with the shoe and stuff. I may just take the shoe and just stick it in the box, just so it's displayed. But so let's do something real quick. So I stuck the shoes in the box. Let me know in the comments below what you like better. So should we do the shoes like this for display? Put it in the box with the paper like this, and you can see it in the box with the safari print from the paper like that, and have the shoes in the box like this? Or should we do it like this? Just have the shoes displayed in the box like this, close it, open it like that, so it's just chilling inside with the safari print. Let me know in the comments below which way you think we should do it. But real quick before I end off the video, Yes, I doubled up on both. Crazy? Might be. But, like I said, this one means a lot. Living in Dago, 25 years. Local, store, everything like that. They take care of people. Always cool, stuff like that. So let me know in the comments below what you think about the Arts and Rec Nike SB. If you went to the release or anything like that, or what you think about the shoes, which one you like more, the trainers or the SBs, or neither. But like I said, first 300 people got the trunk. It was cool. Everybody was straight. First 50 got the trunk, the sunglasses for free, and the mixtape and the trunk, and you can get your choice with the shoes and stuff like that. So, you know, it's pretty cool. Like I said, the whole release was straight. They had an event later on. You know, they had the whole store done up, all stuff like that. So it was real cool release, real cool rollout. But you know, this one was for Dago, and so you know, I'm loving these, and I couldn't be happier. But let me know in the comments below what you thought about the release and stuff like that. If you were able to cop these or anything like that. Again, comment below. I appreciate all love, support. Follow me on Instagram, stuff that I'll post here on YouTube. Let me know too about that Undefeated release and what you thought about all of that stuff and everything. So it's crazy. Orders aren't shipping out for a minute, so we'll see what happens. But again, appreciate all support. Like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. Remember, stay blessed, stay safe, and you're never too old to drip.